Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
The Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Played in early. Chance for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the finish! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. And he's gone looking for safety. Out to the right. And it's played a big header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Haaland. Bale. There's the delivery. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Ibrahimovic made such good movement to get in position there. We were all expecting much more.
Now that's well seen too. Has a look and place it forward. It's a really well-measured ball. Lobbed in behind. Oh, it's chance, surely! Goal! Portugal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Spread it left. Now the cross. Played back in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And it's Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Vieira. That's an imaginative pass. And here's Haaland. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Haaland, Out of play for a goal kick. Haaland might just make this. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Rodri. Bale. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Played in deep. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Haaland. Ferdinand calmly anticipates.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
A header! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up...
Real chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Delivered in. And that has been cleared. Oh, easy pickings there. Pass is just off target. Rodri. Here's Vieira. Lahm. Vieira. And it's Gullit. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Burn clears it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Crossed into the box. Gullit gets on the end of things as a matter of habit.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Has a look and plays it forward. Bale, great vision. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale, a terrific header. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Hello, attendees. This
So in
is
they come
a
for the break with nothing to
children's
separate them.
announcement.
The score
Would the father
1-1.
of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre?
So it's back to business. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he welcomes it in. And he's there to get it away. Early ball.
Better control, and he would have had a selection of options.
Pullet, a mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to get it clear. Rodri knocks it out wide. That's good play. He's looking unstoppable. Delivers with whip. Crossed in. Big chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Haaland cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
BG Pathum United have their third corner. There's the shot! They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! BG Pathum United take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, that is one way to stop him. And he thumps it clear. Vieira attempts a clearance. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he has been fouled there.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20, Erling Haaland. Number 5, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 9, Jan Koller. Number 11,
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Number 7,
Portugal really
Neymar.
are going about things in the right
Substitution in
fashion,
progress.
Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. This is the time you need that pace.
Pullet gets into a good position. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that should get the job done. Koller, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And he's forced to go back.
Portugal may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threat.
And the shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
BG Pathum United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Substitution on the field, number 15, Rodri.
And now they can clear their lines.
Is number 8.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
Substitution.
Pressure coming in from all directions. Cross in. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Lam, aimed beyond the defence. This might spell danger. Can he finish? And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
BG Pathum United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's fizzed it forward. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's superb. Portugal can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That has been knocked clear. Bale. Vieira. Threads one in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
There will be 5 minutes
And
added
they're
time.
quick to get it back. Spread out to the left. 5 minutes to add. Rummenigge. And he cuts out the supply. Bale. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Bale. And the pass is intercepted. That's a good ball out wide. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's played into the middle. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. So much time and space here. He has found the... And a chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a searching pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Maldini spots it and intercepts. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He can get that clear. Byrne did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Probing pass. And the ball is out of play. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Haaland. And it's Gullit. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that. Gullit looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and it's made its way to him. Vieira. BG Pathum United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
So what can they conjure from this one? Looking to widen the gap even further here. Tries a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
BG Pathum United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Shot, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Thuram. Oh, there's a probing ball. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Nedved. Looking to play him in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's had a shot! It's in! Portugal are level! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Portugal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Haaland. Haaland proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's shapes to shoot! It's there!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Portugal take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, this looks sharp. Aims beyond the defence. Big chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Portugal come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Portugal are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Substitution.
Here we go again. Pinches it off him. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Danger averted for now. And he's only too happy to take that back. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rodri, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Showing great feet there. And he's gone looking for safety. Portugal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
Ferdinand. Lovely feet. Lahm picks it up out wide. Place it in low. He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
BG Patham United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Driven forward. Ferdinand with the clearance. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Eto'o. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rodri. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bale. Toure getting this one clear. And that has been cleared. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
And he's managed to get rid.
BG Pathum United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Vieira concedes a free kick for that.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
We have got changes here
Bullets.
from both sides, in fact.
Number 15, Rodri. Number 2, Ibrahimovic.
That has been knocked
Number
clear.
20, Erling Haaland. Number
And
10,
he's taking no chances
Bale.
there.
Coming on the field.
And they've got rid.
Number 7, Neymar. Number 22, Pele. Number 9, Jan Koller. Number 11.
Here's a shot!
Ronaldo. Number 18.
Oh, good-looking
Jordi
ball.
Alba.
Just eases him off the
Substitution in
ball.
progress.
Pele. Out towards the flank. That's really well cleared.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that has left him in a heap. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Great vision. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba delivers. BT Pathum United with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. All hands on deck for this one. And it's hoisted clear. Deftly away. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And that is as far as it goes. Portugal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time
Terrific
for our
recovery,
special
a
lottery.
really
Please grab the
fine
tickets you were
win
given
that,
when
Jim
you were walking
Beglin.
through the gate.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really get
welcome
the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And smartly reclaimed. Pull it. Ferdinand is there to clear. Well, there's the clearance. Looking for a runner. That's a good ball. Takes a shot! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there.
All eyes on the referee, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. BG Pathum United on the spot for parity. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take it.
Oh, what has happened here? Pull it. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Crosses it in. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nedved did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that's going to be a booking. Buffon. Oh no, this does not look good. Ibrahimovic! Played down the flank. Eto'o in acres of space out wide. He can get that clear. And they can counter here. BG Pathum United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but
Ibrahimovic! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
BG Pathum United get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Crosses it into the area. Lam picks it up out wide. Oh, smashing header! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Lam gets into a good position. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Out towards the flank. Lovely bit of skill. Nedved stood his ground strongly. Bale, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rodri opts for safety, and he's managed to get rid. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Haaland, and it's Vieira. Early ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Rodri.
3 minutes at a time.
Vieira. Eto'o clears. Throw in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Played out to the right. And that should get the job done. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Pull it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's played into the middle.
That's good defensive concentration. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nedved. Searching pass he's played there. Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Thuram with the clearance. BG Pathum United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Haaland. Ibrahimovic. Luis Suarez. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nedved gets it away. That has not gone well. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, he's playing innocent, he has every reason to. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Ibrahimovic, number 20, rolling home.
It's a clearance, but not much of one.
Bullet.
Danger averted for now.
Number 9, Jan Koller. Number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 7,
Neto has found the net here, of course. And it's Lam, who crossed in early. And that is expertly dealt with. Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's tidy. Pull it. And that interception was most necessary. Eto! And again! It's in! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Bale coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That's a decent clearance.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Chooses to go cross-field. And it's Neymar. Driving on and making good progress.
BG Pathum United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Deftly away. The pass has gone astray. And he's quick to snatch it back. Portugal are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. Caught offside that time. Messi, defending of the desperate variety.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Cruyff looks to get on the end of this. Ferdinand with the clearance.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he's gone looking for safety. Nicely aimed pass. That's going to go a long way. And they're quick to get it back. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Portugal must quickly shake this from their system, Peter, because it's the sort of performance that can linger and fester.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim Beglin, what is your interpretation of the way they appear to be lining up?
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that fight...
Luis Suarez! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And across it goes. Rijkaard tries to clear. And they're quick to get it back. And he's forced to go back. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he skips past his man. That's going to go a long way. He's found a way through. Big chance, must be! And he shoots! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment. Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Ibrahimovic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
It's Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score. Luis Suarez! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
BG Pathum United have got it back and they'll have another go. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Haaland. Lahm, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Spread it left. Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Early ball out from the back. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Haaland. Vieira. And he's intervened well there. Keeper's got good distance on that. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gullit. BG Pathum United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Vieira. Well, that looks a decent ball, and he's worked it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that has been cleared. Ibrahimovic. Haaland dominates aerially so often. Lahm. He is through here. That is good strength. Danger averted for now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gullit has it out wide and in space. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. Rodri, and it's Vieira. He's looking wide. He's slick. He's got full. In he goes again. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Van der Sar punts it upfield. Distributed tidily. Skims one in. Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This possibly the last play of the half. Van Dijk gets it away. Ferdinand can get it clear. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Portugal get the ball rolling for the second period. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that should get the job done. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Lahm is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Vieira. And it's Gullit. Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Bale. That's really well cleared. Rodri. Lahm. Crosses it into the area. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nedved played into space. Neatly clipped into space. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Eto'o. That's good running with the ball. Great ball if he can get there. Luis Suarez.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk gets a foot in here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Climbs up big! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Ibrahimovic.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. BG Pathum United take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Number 7,
Vieira.
Neymar. Substitution in
Knocks
progress.
it out wide. Bale. Neymar. Neymar plays big header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nice looking ball. Tries to get it clear.
Substitution.
And it's Eto.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ibrahimovic. "75 minutes played. And that's been won straight back.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Short changes him with that pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, the ball's gone astray. And now they can clear their lines. Played out towards the right wing. That's a good foot in there. He's cut it out. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking for a runner. Ferdinand is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, he's been caught napping.
BG Patham United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
That'll be a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's definitely not his best. Neymar attempts a clearance. Rijkaard, it's an early cross. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Cruyff.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
We are into stoppage time. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And they've got rid. And that will be the final act. Portugal can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find the solution to those wide defensive positions. A very poor show.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
today's
The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is.
Takes a shot! Quality ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf cuts it out. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, nice touch. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh no, he's got that wrong. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. There's no flag.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Hullet. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's burst through.
Hullet really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Has a look and plays it forward. Ibrahimovic. Oh, can he get onto this? And that is a little undercooked. Bale. That's tidy. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, that's a little loose. Oh, he's played it in low. Goes for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's a loose ball. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nedved. Here's Vieira. Yaya Toure. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's neat. That is good strength. Bullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's an imaginative pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Now he's off and running. Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. Thuram with the clearance. A probing pass. Referee's given a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he thumps it clear. And the shot's on here. There's the crossfield ball. Ball is over the line. Tries to get it clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Threads one in. Well, there's the clearance. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Portugal really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Played into space. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's a corner kick. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Rijkaard has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Thuram clears. Ferdinand clears it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Vieira goes sliding in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Great defending, strong. He's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Portugal really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And he's there to make the challenge. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet.
Number 7.
Bale is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And he's looking to catch him up. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now that pass isn't the best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, he's not getting past him there. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Shapes to shoot! Dinks it away! And that could well be the winner!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have our breakthrough.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. BG Patham United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Spread it left. Seedorf takes control of it and he's on the move. Looking for a runner. That's a decent clearance. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's clever. Maldini kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Pullet chasing after it. Vieira gets it away. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, some tackle that. And that was very necessary. And he's gone looking for safety. Last chance, perhaps.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He has found the way through. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Time and again they are repelled. That's been cut out, well played. Ferdinand. Oh, can he get onto this? Referee looks at his watch